Virgo, welcome to my weekly Oracle card reading. As I told you in last week's reading, I'm not only a tarot and Oracle reader. I'm also try to tell you a story about what happened in my life, how the spirit and divine's message through the tarot reader can help in my life. So I wrote the book, Journey Must Be Taken playlist. Uh, this tell a lot of storyline with the how tarot reader help influence in my life. So the story I want to tell you is recently happened just last week, right? Uh, I want to tell the next half of the story. If you want to hear the first half, and then go back to my last week's reading. So, what happened was there was my teammate tried to uh, demand me to do a one of task. There's stand up there. What his communication, which potentially damage my career reputation and personal integrity. And I replied back, which based on the some message and guidance from those tarot readings. So that was last week's story. Now, by end of that standoff, so authority step in and basically say that there is a standoff, let's resolve it. So there was meeting scheduled next day, and try to resolve this dispute. So from my point of view, this is not this is out of scope of the project and could potentially negatively impact on the product delivery. But from the authority point of view, they just don't want to hear the noise, right? So if the dispute is resolved, everybody is happy, so we can moving forward. Which when I approached that meeting, I was still, in the shock of this message and what potentially impact could it be for the my career. So right before the meeting happened, I was happened to listen to few tarot reading, right? Uh, there are tarot reading basically list out like February 22nd, Simple Tarot published a video titled as Taurus, don't let anyone dim your confidence, not back it down. So that was one point I really have this kind of like the motivation. I'm not gonna back down. I will stand on my ground, right? At the same day, Tarot channel Water and Fire Tarot published a video titled as Taurus. What goes around comes around. It goes your way this time, March 20, 2023. So those kind of reading are very positive to me. I think that there will be potential outcome will be uh, positive on my side, right? But right before the meeting, I really hear the reading from the Born Without Boundary Tarot. Uh, the title was Taurus Tarot, really releasing this toxic energy. So this channel, this reading basically said, hey, you are confronting this emotional loss, and you are suffering silence. That's exactly what reflects my energy, right? And you always mentioned, uh, you know, you kind of try to resist it, but uh, that's not the solution. Solution is open yourself up to this change, right? And um, so for all those kind of guidance or their opinion, so I really utilize my intuition, my inner voice, and my understanding for my own situation. Only in that case, you would make those tarot reading as your personal reading, right? So what I did is basically step in that meeting with the mind, say, I'm going to try to work with it, resolve it, and move it on, but not without any give up any ground. So I got a sign off from the authority to proceed with what this teammate want. Uh, at the same time, they know my position, and we got that resolved. And I do say there is a positive things come into the situation, and what my concern is got addressed. So that had been said, my energy really read it out across the Tarot channel. Uh, on the February 24th, Good Witch Intuitive Tarot published video titled Taurus, March 20, 2023, Choose Abundance and Big Celebration. That reading is basically categorized, like summarize what I went through. Um, so what I try to talk about my story is here. All the tarot reading happen, it actually pick up my energy. I can use as my personal reading. And one day ahead of time, pretty much like at this point, I can say, um, now the question is how do you utilize those reading? Those reading is basically, from my point of view, is deliver the message from the spirit and the divine and the angel. You say how each part, each reading deliver one piece of information. I will need to get those information, assemble it, analyze it, and then make the decision. So that is beauty of a final product, right? So I wrote this book, A Journey Must Be Taken playlist. Is pretty much the going through this process, analyze reading, and make the final decision. It's an assembly process. So you will give you a eye-opening experience, even though it's a romance novel. Definitely read it. It's available at Amazon, Barnes Noble, and Apple Bookstore. So I'm going to pull the four card from the work deck to say what the guidance from the spirit and divine and angels. So I first pulling from the Angel Quest Oracle. So let's say thanks Spirit and Divine Angel and Descent Master to deliver clear message for Virgo in upcoming week. So your first week, so your first card from this Angel Oracle is Perceiving the Environment. Angel Ariel is calling upon you to assist her in protect our beautiful planet. So this is corresponding the car like you have the here, you have the beautiful landscape, home, and uh, the double rainbow, right? At some point, uh, you know, uh, the angel is calling for you. Utilize the opportunity for your contribute to the society, to preserve the environment, right? To take care uh, of the beautiful planet as you are unfolding your initiative here. Uh, so just be mind of that. This energy will come in for the upcoming week. Let's pull one card from the energy and the spirit oracle. Thanks, Spirit and Divine and Angel and Descendant Master to deliver clear message for Virgo. So this week you have the card of the attachment. It's long in desperation. This guy's first time I noticed that. So it's a attachment, right? So you may feel, right? Um, you may feel as you're charging forward, even though you have the team is uh, following your guidance, you may feel they are like just too attached to you. um, so for this kind of the when you charge, you have much of freedom here. Um, as you move down, you may feel like you got less support that here. You ultimately end up with the hermit, right? Your energy try to retreat to think deeper for what does it mean, right? This energy will come in uh, as you kind of like feel you are attached to something, longing for something, desperate, desperate to need something when you are in this stage. Just work with this energy, right? You're not going alone. You have the family, you have the kids, and you have a team to support you. That's attachment, right? You realize that you long for that. When you get into hermit stages, think about this, right? You may need it desperately. This energy will come in. Just work with this energy, right? Work with this energy. At some point in this week, this energy will come in. You will long for something, or the desperate attached to something greater go on it. All right. Let me pull one more card from the Animal Oracle for Virgo. All right. Thanks, Spirit and Divine Angels and Descendant Master to deliver clear message for Virgo. So for this week, you got the energy of Wolf Spirit. Turn knowledge into wisdom. Number 67. So you this is confirmed with your hermit energy anyway. So you have you're charging forward. You have that kind of mentality of happiness, and you're waiting for something. During the waiting, those as event turned out, you acquire the knowledge, um, as all the lessons learned, right? You acquire knowledge, but how does those knowledge could turn into the wisdom, right? Uh, could be so. What's the difference with knowledge and wisdom, right? So knowledge is something you know it. Wisdom is abstract from the knowledge you can apply into this some other place, right? Um, so you learn once but apply multiple times. Right? That's what it is. The wolf is smart, uh, because wolf can, when they hunt, right, and they can communicate what they learned to other to uh, other companion to hunt it together, right? So that is where you need to just work with this energy, spend the time alone, right? With those abundance, uh, try to gain more abundance from this experience. All right, Virgo. Um, I'm gonna pull last card as the gateway of light activation oracle. See if I can channel some message energy to you. Uh, to open your mind. Mostly, it's not uh, me try to open your mind. It's all about you to think about this idea. And once this card come in, it's kind of they hit you like the light bulb turn bursted out. All right. Uh, thanks, Spirit and Divine, Descending Master Angels, to give the light activation card for Virgo in this upcoming week. Okay, so this week you got the card of the Temple of Truth. So the energy coming in will open your throat chakra. You will have that authenticity come out. You're starting to be comfortable, be self-expression, right? Right. This is basically talk more about the hermit, right? So more about your wolf spirit, right? So the energy will come in this week, which basically open up your throat chakra. You will show your authenticity, your self-expression, right? Um, just work with those energy, especially those oracle energy, right? If we said the tarot is mirror for your energy, it's unfolding. The oracle is an energy will come into your life, which is you need to work with those energy, right? One of a sudden you found out, oh yeah, that is what those tarot reader or oracle reader talk about. All right, Virgo. I wish you have a blessing week ahead of you. I will talk to you soon. Be sure to subscribe my channel so you don't miss any my upcoming video. All right, thanks.